Hey everyone, welcome back to the Good Time Garage. We got the GT350 Heritage again. Now we're doing a 3-inch X-pipe resonator delete to make it sound more like the R. So it's not really loud enough in my opinion, and the R has just a much better sound, so I think we're going to try and make this match that a little better. So what we're going to do is basically the 3-inch X-pipe is a kind of a slip-on, kind of hybrid slip-on design to where you can remove this center piece, you cut off, you take your basic measurements, and Scott will show you more about this. Take your basic measurements, cut the factory pipe, and then the new X-pipe slips on over the factory ones. They give you clamps, the whole thing bolts up real nice. So technically you could do this in your garage if you wanted to. So we're gonna go ahead and get all this removed. We've got Scott here, who's the master technician, who's going to assist us and actually do all the heavy lifting, and go from there. So we'll get this started. We'll get some bolts undone and bring you back in a few minutes.
Yep.
All right. So here's the 3-inch stainless steel X-pipe with resonator delete. As you can see here, there's no resonators on this side like there is on the factory. So we're going to pick up some sound and maybe even lose a pound in weight. Who really knows? This is a 3-inch pipe, which is bigger than the factory setup. So you pick up a little bit there maybe, although it's going to get choked back down to the factory size anyways. So.
All right, Scott, so what are we doing?
All right, to get the first bolts out, it's 15mm socket on your handy dandy gun here. You just loosen them up. I already loosened them in advance. Take your screwdriver. You got to release this little clip right here, so the sleeve will slide back like that. The second one. There, that gets you released off the front. You're going to reuse these later, so you got to slide them back off here when you get the center section cut out. And now we're going to make our measurement. I'm going to hold it up in here to the end where you need it. You want to mark it to where the pinch down is right here. You can see I pre-marked already to the length. Because this is gonna slip inside of this, and they have 2 clamps supplied to clamp it back on. So let's get to cutting. Safety first.
That's right.
To get more room to get on top of the exhaust, you're gonna have to undo the rear hangers up in here. And you can see
We love hangers here.
the bolt up in here. The 2 of them, we're gonna have to undo them both. That's all tied into this thing.
Yeah, I told you.
Cut it.
Scott, so how do you install this thing now that it's off?
Just a slip fit. Put the clamps on first. Make sure they're facing outward and downward.
So now once everything's aligned, now you can start tightening up everything, right?
Yep.
Where do you start with first?
Probably start in the front. Make sure the pipes are equal, and you can tighten them up. And then work on the back.
You're not supposed to reuse it.
I took Lawrence's out.
So we're talking about this oil plug that Ford makes. Got on the F-150, comes on the Raptor, comes on the Heritage.
Well, it doesn't come on the Raptors anymore.
But it pretty much comes on everything.
That's always the case.
It's a leaker.
But they've actually stopped using these on the 2020 Raptors. On my Raptor, they don't have this. They went back to a standard drain plug. So it kind of makes you wonder if there was either too much protest about the disposable one, or if there is an actual design problem.
Does a Raptor
inherent
still
with
have
it.
it?
I think Ford did that
No,
so
it doesn't.
the dealers could
Raptor's
justify
got
a $10,000
So-
DSRP.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Brian brought it up. The Raptor has an aluminum pan versus the plastic pan, so maybe there is a difference there too. You know, I can't speak to what the previous Raptors had when they had this. Maybe they had a plastic pan as well. But
I'm sure all the know-it-alls on the YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sure our comment section will be blowing up with everyone go, "You guys are fucking idiots! You guys don't know shit!" Blah, 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 blah,
maybe
blah."
if somebody out there has a little more insight as to why the
Yeah,
design
so educate
changes
us.
were made,
We love it.
please leave it in the comments section and tell us what the fuck it is we don't know. So
Well,
that'd
everything.
be helpful too.
At least it has Magnaride. Like
The only one thing that GM ever got right.
The 90s.
Sure, these are fucking tight.
Okay.
Crank tight. You hit them with the gun, they're not tight.
Not snap-on.
What needs to be tight,
real
Scott?
tight.
Real fucking tight. Make sure these are cranked in, half-inch bar. Make sure you turn them until they stop. Don't go too far, you'll break it. So just make sure these are tight.
Like a butthole.
Yeah, like a bubble.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Don't want that the other way. All right, so we got the final piece put back on here. This is the new piece. As you notice, there's no resonators on this, so you can pick up a little sound. The X, in my opinion, looks a lot more free-flowing, if you will. Get over here. 2 inches shorter, keep that up. So another thing that's important with these cars is a pinch weld adapter. Something that you can put on the pinch weld that then provides a nice plate for the jack. It's important you don't smash your pinch welds if you're jacking the car up.
Start that thing! Oh, that's way better. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like it sounds pretty much like an R, which was the whole point. Not too loud, not too quiet, obviously, because it's a muscle car. You want to hear the engine. But yeah, it sounds good. Sounds really good. For the money spent, nice improvement.